Hi guys, welcome to another card trick from Totally Magic. Glad you can join us. If it is your first time here, please think about clicking the little subscribe button and also the little notification bell beside it. That way you can be reminded of new magic that we put out every week. Also, if you look in the description, check out the merchandise because they make wonderful Christmas presents. And if you also check out the book that's on Amazon, the Sideline Card Trick book, great for beginners. If you've got nothing better to do over the Christmas holiday, then why not invest in that great book and learn some new tricks. Anyway, back to the magic today. And some of you who are watching this video in the height of summer are probably thinking, why is he talking about Christmas gifts now? Anyway, the magic itself, a deck of cards, playing cards is all we need for this, and you get just one person to help you, and they're going to pick a card. And you say to them, from the cards, we're going to remove these. Now, we don't need the box, and we don't need the jokers, so we'll get rid of the jokers, because you're going to shuffle the cards and you give the spectator the cards to shuffle. So let's just find the jokers first of all. So there's one and there's two. I'm just going to put those down there. But the rest of the cards, take them. Now you give the cards to a spectator to shuffle, but also remind them to look at them. Make sure they just examine the cards to make sure they're regular, and they give them a shuffle. This is a genuine shuffle by them. Once you've shuffled those and you're happy that they're mixed, the reason I've done that is because you're going to choose a card from just a small selection. And I'm going to remove some of these cards, but I don't want you to know what they are. And because they're in a totally random mixed order by you, maybe if I take that one, you won't know what they are, and I'm hoping that you don't actually capture a glimpse of these because it may influence you. You see, if I was to pull out an ace and put an ace down, you might remember where it is and pick that in a moment because it's a high-ranking card. So I want to be sure that you've got no idea which 5 cards from these 52 I've actually chosen. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll do. 5 cards will do for us on there. Just going to spread these out, mixing them up. Now, I'm going to turn around and look away, not to be rude, but just so I can't see which card you look at. When I turn my back, just have a peek at one of the cards and then square the cards up in case you think I know which card is which. So I'm going to look away, just have a peek. Now I will look away and they will have a peek of any card. So if I show you this one, hopefully you can see that. And then to make sure I don't know which one it is, they square the cards up. I then turn around and I know that one of their cards is in there, and I say, I'm going to locate your card in a magical way. You've probably heard that magicians do sleight of hand. Well, for me, I do sleight of fingers because my fingers are very sensitive. Not only that, this trick is going to be done blindfolded. Not me, but the cards are going to be blindfolded. So I'm going to take the 5 cards and we're going to blindfold them by putting them in an empty pocket. This one I do. Okay. And with my fingertips, I'm going to reach in and pick up the vibe from the spectator as to which one they didn't choose. This one, I don't believe that you would have gone for that one. I know I said about the ace, but I don't believe you picked the ace. As I begin to eliminate 4 cards out of the 5, I don't think you picked that one. And finally, that leaves me 2 cards. Yeah, you didn't pick that one. You see, the card I'm left with is the one that I believe you chose, and all done with sleight of fingers. That card there, the 9 of diamonds. You're impressed. that I managed to find it. But I know what you're thinking. It was probably a 1 in 5 chance that I got it right. And might be so. But that card I did know would be the one that you choose. How did I know? Because that card I wrote on a joker. That card. Okay, I jest. But really, I did write this card on the joker. I did, honest. I wrote this card on the joker. But joking aside, as a magician, I really did predict the future. You see, you chose the 9 of diamonds out of 52 cards, 5 random cards. Not only did I manage to find it blindfolded, but I also knew that it would be the 9 of diamonds. And that is pure magic. Enjoy. So here's how the trick works. It is a very simple trick to do. There's nothing really complicated about it, and it just makes a difference to the regular take a card tricks. First of all, this is a setup. You do need a regular deck of cards. You need to remove the 2 jokers from a new deck of cards. I know you normally throw these away, but hopefully you have kept them somewhere in a drawer. And all I did was I wrote on the edge of each of these the words that card and this card. On the back of the joker here, that card, I wrote the name of the card that I'm going to force, the 9 of diamonds. Now you can pick anyone. Why did I choose the 9 of diamonds to be my force card? Well, and you'll see why, because they're the only 9 of diamonds I had. Because in your pack of cards, you need to add 4 9 of diamonds. And I know what you're thinking. All of you are saying, that's how he did it. I never thought of that. But there you go. The 4 9s on there. Why am I only adding 4? Because don't forget, you already have a 9 that's in a pack anyway. So add another 4. And this is why my false card is the 9 of diamonds, because I had these lying around from old packs on there. So that's why. You might even have a packet card effect that's got multiple cards that you can use. So we've got 5 cards. What I then did, I went through and I removed any 4 cards. Remove any 4 cards. Doesn't matter. Any 4 cards. And you put these 4 in your pocket to begin with. You then add the 9s anywhere. Just put them in different parts of the pack. The nice thing about this, when you give somebody the cards to shuffle and say, oh, have a quick look, as they go through, they're not going to notice multiple 9s. Yeah. They're just intent on seeing different. Shuffle them up, encourage them to shuffle them. They can mix these up as much as they like. When I come to remove 5 cards, you know what I'm doing. I'm removing the 5 9s. Okay, so let me just show you the joker part. I put this joker with the writing on this side. I just put that somewhere near the middle, and the other one that's got the writing on the back, I add that to the front. Now when you remove the cards from the pack and you kind of just show the cards, you don't make a big deal. You don't go, look, there's the joker. You're doing it in a very subtle way. You just take the cards out, get rid of the box. They might glimpse this. Don't make a big deal of it and just say, I'm going to get you to shuffle the cards, but before you do, let's just remove the jokers. What I do, I don't want to spread this one because they might see the writing. I keep it bunched there and keep them towards yourself, and I just find the other joker, remove this, and then use it to shield this other card. What I'm doing is just going to slide that off like that. But in doing so, this joker hides the writing. Okay, so I just say, I'm just going to remove these, and I put these down here. That's it. That's nothing to do with the trick as far as they're concerned, so why would they be interested in what you're doing here? This is the bit, as soon as you put those down, you shove these in their hand and say, shuffle the cards. Oh, before you do, have a quick look at them, make sure they're just 52 different cards. They do that, shuffle them. You then go through and you remove the 4 9s, emphasising that you don't want them to see them because it may influence their choice. So what you do is you put all of these, put these to one side. So now they have a choice of any 9 of diamonds. So when they peek at the card, it's always going to be the 9. Ask them to square them. I know you might say get them to shuffle them, but just in case someone's a bit clumsy and they drop them and they all turn face up. So just get them to square them. You then turn around and say, I'm going to take the cards, blindfold them, and you put them in your pocket. Remember, I've already got the other 4 cards in here, which are just regular. This is what happens in your pocket. You put these in your pocket. I always put them just behind like that. I then pull out the 4 regular cards. And then finally any one of these because they're all the 9, and that's the force done. There's no big deal about these, plus the fact you've now got a regular deck of 52 cards to carry on with more routines. These remain in your pocket. Now, once you've done that, the revelation here, the way we got the cards, I talk about that card. And I wrote that card. Now it's a play on words because they think that card is a 9 of diamonds. When you say I wrote that card on one of the jokers, and as you turn both over, they see that card as a joke. You then say, no, really, I did know that this card. So you change the phrasing and you say this card I wrote on here. And then as the kicker ending, you turn this over to reveal that you really did know it was the 9 of diamonds. Play it how you want. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Very quick, very simple and direct. Practice, and as always, enjoy what you do. Have fun.